About 8 months ago, I sent a friend of mine a message around being super excited to cycle to work in the snow. I was done with the bus, the crowds, the general inflexibility of the schedule, them constantly being late, and he said something back to me that I reflected on way deeper than what he was intending, which is, I wish I could send Carrie of 6 months ago this message. Because 6 months before, I was completely scared of cycling to work in general, let alone any weather that was not sunny. I was adamant that the minute it started raining, the minute it started getting icy and snowy, I would stop cycling to work and go back on the bus. I identified in that moment a thought pattern of mine, which is that when I start something new, I generally put on these boundaries that might limit me later on. And only if I really enjoy something, maybe I bash through those boundaries. My name is Carrie, and this channel is all about me sharing my journey around forming mindsets, systems, strategies for unlocking what is possible for me in my life. And I hope that by sharing this stuff with you, that you can do the same, that you can go on this journey with someone on your side. And I hope that in that way, you can achieve more than what you believe is possible for you. And in this video, I want to share a tool that I've now incorporated in my bi-yearly way of reflecting about my life, what I'm doing, and how I can push past some of the limiting beliefs and boundaries that I set for myself, which are part of a pattern of thinking that I developed in childhood that I'm now trying to bring more awareness to. And I immediately thought after he said this, what would I love future Carrie of 6 months, of a year, of 5 years, to tell me right now? My mind went to, your YouTube channel is going to change your life. Keep going. Everything in your family will settle down. Move forward. And real love is worth the wait. Don't settle. And this, as you might be able to interpret, are where my anxieties were lying at that time. Now, more than 8 months later, I want to do the same exercise with you. We're going to flip it around to get started, which I think is a little bit easier. But what would the you of today want to tell the you of 6 months ago? What has happened in the past 6 months that you'd like to tell your past self? I will start. You will reach the biggest goal of your life yet. You will buy this apartment. It will be stressful, but it will be worth it. The next thing I would say is, you will feel lost at work, but you will find yourself in other spaces. And lastly, for me, something that has been even more painful because I have so few friends that are very dear to me is, some of your friends will move on with their lives. You will form new, meaningful relationships that are important to you. So those are the 3 things. And as you can see, there was some kind of challenge or something exciting that happened and some other reflection that came out of it. That's how I also see things in my life. It's a give and a take. Bad things happen, lessons are learned. Good things happen, and you have some kind of drop off. That is another thing that I try and do in my life. When something really good happens, I celebrate it, but I also try and see how it might impact other areas of my life in a not so good way. Like with buying the apartment came a lot of stress and a dip after that. Or when bad things happen, I try and see the good side, the flip side, that keeps me going on an even keel. So even when my dad passed away, I absorbed that and understood what I wanted from my life that he, from my perspective, didn't get. The next exercise is where we started in this video. What do you want you of 6 months' time to tell the you of today? So what would I love the me of 6 months to tell me right now? You will find focus on the things that are important to you. Just relax. I found in recent times that my focus has been slipping from the things that I really want to do, like YouTube. But then I get anxious about it and stressed about it, and I don't have the energy to actually invest in the thing that I want to do. So I just need to relax into it. The next thing I would tell myself is that money isn't an issue in the long term. Don't be stressed for something that is a short-term problem. And again, buying this apartment was stressful, not just to actually bid on an apartment in Sweden, but from a financial perspective, I put pretty much all of my savings into this apartment. But I also did that in a very conscious, intentional way, knowing that it would only be a short-term crunch. And that is something I have to keep reminding myself because from childhood, I have a lot of issues around money. Moving on to the last one. A lack of direction at work is temporary. Enjoy the down period. So again, something similar to what I reflected on earlier, but here I need to see the upside from something that I might label as negative. So to close out this video, I wrote the majority of this script 6 months ago when I reflected on this whole thing around cycling through the snow through the beautiful wintry landscape of Sweden. I'm very grateful to you who has watched this far. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, and I hope you have gained some value from these reflections, understanding some of the things that I'm busy processing, giving you maybe the permission to process some difficult things for yourself as well. If you want any support, comment down below. I do try and reply to every single comment that I get. I will see you in the next one.